We're giving away a gavel tonight, so I get to use one. You know how much I like them. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I'll lean a little bit more farther forward here. Am I carrying better now? Yes. I can hear it in my own ears. Thank you all so much for coming this evening. And I'd like to introduce to you Mayor Jim Schmitt.
Thank you, Noel. Thank you, Noel. Well, happy holidays, as we say at my house. Merry Christmas to everybody. This is a special night here in Green Bay. And you just look at how this organization has grown and how Green Bay is working. And look, I'm just so blessed to be mayor at this time. It's because of the people in this room that this city is achieving the things we are, and we're very excited about the next 3 years. And well, I just want to make a couple comments on that. Before I do, there's so many people to thank. Noel, who's led this organization over the past year, he's done a great job. We asked him to step up, and he's done great. And I do want to just a heartfelt thanks to the city staff. I mean, it's Cheryl, Rob, staff over here. They just do a great job. Not just here in the neighborhood, but with the whole city. And I just got done. I'm sorry I'm late. I was talking to a group of telling our table a group of UWGB graduates who are selected by their company and are kind of future leaders of the city. And this was their first meeting, and they wanted to kick it off with a big speaker, and he couldn't show up, so they asked me to go. But I told him, I said, look, you want to make a difference, and I was a little pressed for time, and it's just about marketing yourselves and doing good things, and I told him, take care of your home life first and help your business, but then help your neighborhood. That goes a long way, and if you want to be well respected, you want to be known, you want to make a difference in the community, help your neighborhood. And I told him I was coming here tonight, and we're going to be giving out some awards later, and you all deserve awards, but there's a couple organizations and people that we're going to feature. I'm excited about that. It's customary for us elected officials to really welcome and introduce other elected officials, and I sure want to point out some of the city council that's here tonight that's been very, very helpful with getting the budget passed, getting the redistricting passed, and really creating an environment for future growth in the city, and that's Amy Kocha, Jerry Wispiski, and Annie Nicholson. Those three are here. So thank you for what you're doing. And then I know we had some people from Madison, both sides of the aisle. We had Chad Weiniger and Dave Hansen. I think they had a lead, but a round of applause for our Madison contingent. I was talking about the city and economic development and neighborhoods, and when people look at a city, they look at a number of things, but I'll tell you something they look at is they look at the educational system, and we're very fortunate in Green Bay to have the educational system we have, and we have a great new leadership and she's been here and spoke to this organization in the past, and I have great respect for her. I've gotten to know her, and I look forward to working with her over the next number of years, and that's Superintendent Langenfeld. So, why don't you stand up? Thanks for being here. And she, the superintendent really understands, the partnership and cooperation between neighborhoods and in our educational system. And with all that said, I think that's what leads to what we have going on in Green Bay. We're at the right place at the right time here when it comes to economic development. And I know I talk a lot about that, but it's what I'm good at, and it's what our administration believes in. And we have a lot of meetings and people looking at Green Bay. I mean, the economy is going to get better, and some businesses have money for expansion. They're just not sure when, but I think they're pretty confident on where, and that's going to be in our community here. There's some businesses that are good looking at moving here, and there's other businesses who are here that will be expanding, and no better example of that than Schreiber's commitment. But there's some other smaller businesses, 20, 25 employees that are going to be making the next step, and they're going to make it right here in Green Bay, and we're excited about it. Rob's been working hard on this, Greg, and I'm in most of those meetings, and I'm excited about that. Neighborhoods, neighborhood associations, I mean, that's where it's at. I told you nothing else really matters unless we have strong neighborhoods. I mean, you can build great roller coasters, and that. But if you don't have strong neighborhoods, nothing really matters with all the other efforts. And we have strong neighborhoods. We've surpassed. We have over 50% of the city covered with neighborhood associations. We're going to continue to grow that. There'll be a day when this whole city, the city of Green Bay, you'll be able to live in a neighborhood with an association, with a president, with some special amenities that you're going to be able to call home, as well as the greater Green Bay community. So we're going to keep working on that. We're going to give out some awards tonight. And I want to tell you that these awards, I hope, and I know that they'll mean as much to you as they do to us as city staff and as leaders of the community. 2 weeks from Tuesday, we're going to be, we've done some remodeling on second floor in City Hall. The City Council last year did some, the second floor needed some work too, but we've enhanced it a little bit. We've done some things in the council chambers, but really more so we put together a committee room. And it's a room where the different committees, parks and P&W will meet, and it's got a dais, and it's got better seating, it's got screens, and it's more respectful and more accommodating to the people who come to the meetings, as well as it's going to be easier to run a meeting for the older people. The room right next to that is, I haven't really named it yet. I haven't figured out what we're going to call it. There's some historic artifacts in there. It's kind of a room where we can have meetings and smaller meetings, and something that's in there is we have some recognition of some important people. We have in there a plaque with all the employees of the year that I've named since I've been here, starting with Cheryl Rigg and Dave Swanson, who is, of course, one of our community police officers, and it goes through Donnie Kramer, who is here, was our employee of the year back in 5, 6, 7, something like that. But it's got that list, and then people are going to come in that room and they're going to say, "Oh, this is like the historic. It's kind of like the warm-up room, the creative room. It's just going to be a room where people can meet." And the other plaque that's going to be in there is a plaque that recognizes neighborhoods. And the people who get these awards tonight, you'll be in there along with the employees of the year. And that's how much we value you. We value your efforts. We value your organizations. So you'll be recognized tonight, and then you'll be recognized for the long haul, because that plaque will stand the test of time in City Hall. So again, I want to thank you for all you've done to make this city a city of reduced crime and increased economic development. I think that's very healthy for us. For giving me the opportunity to work with you for another 3.5 years. Again, I just want to wish you happy holidays. I want to thank all the neighborhood association presidents, their leadership, the donors, the Mengs, so many people that really make this city work. And I just happen to be the mayor at this time, and I'm honored to do that. Thank you.